Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I review news videos usually of a sensational nature and I give you my opinion. Even though you didn't ask for my opinion, that's what makes me the Armchair Meddler. Alright, what video do we have on tap today? Woman mauled by dogs at documented nuisance property sues King County dog's owners. Okay. Alright, so before we get started, I want to remind you that I have not watched this video. Before we get started, I want to remind you that I have not watched this video beforehand, so I will experience it along with you for the very first time. But before we get into the video, make sure you're subscribed. Also, press that like button. So now that that's out of the way, let's not delay. Let's get into the video.
Matthew Bryan, the home you see behind me is the site of many violations issued by King County itself. They stretch back years. It's been condemned, but not always unoccupied. Neighbors here have complained about squatters and two particularly aggressive dogs. They tried to get the attention of King County, but it wasn't enough.
I don't understand. This could have completely been avoided. You know, this lady was literally going for a jog at like 11 a.m. This is normal stuff that we should be able to do.
It was a brutal dog attack that nearly killed an Auburn woman just out on a jog.
She's had multiple surgeries to try to repair her arm. The nature of that type of injury is just like so bad. You know, when your bones are crushed by a dog, that putting that back together is like not a simple process.
We brought this story to you last February. This week, her family has filed a lawsuit against King County.
Her medical bills right now are in the seven figures. She has a few.
Whoa. Wow. Okay, so these dogs, yeah, they nearly killed this woman. Sounds like they nearly ripped her arm or arms off. This is just unreal. Wow.
Sure, medical bills and care needs that are going to be in the seven figures.
The suit claims this home here was filled with squatters, that the county knew about it, and even...
Okay, I just have to say, looking at that, oh no, that doesn't look like a squatter's home at all. My goodness. Imagine living in the neighborhood and you have to live across the street or next door to this. That is just unbelievable. I mean, just looking at it, it looks like a fire hazard above all things.
Knew there were aggressive animals, but never kicked the people out of the county-condemned home until it was too late.
The problem just got bigger and bigger. I mean, you know it's bad when people driving down the street are stopping my husband and I when we're standing outside. Has anybody called to complain about the house next door?
When Michelle Provin saw the dogs go in, so did she, running toward the attack to try and pull them off.
I thought she was dead at one point. We couldn't get the dogs off. The other neighbor tried as well. Somebody has to do something, and you can't just stand by and watch. And if it were you being attacked, you would probably want someone to try and help you.
The attack was more than enough for the Purvis family a few doors down. They decided to move out of the neighborhood entirely.
We originally did not want to live in an HOA community, but now we changed our mind because of the neighborhood that we're at now. They would not allow or tolerate what was going on in that neighborhood. And I don't think any neighborhood should tolerate that at all. A laundry list of things that was happening at the house. I mean, the dog attack was a major thing, but that's one thing out of many other dangerous situations that were happening in that house. No one should be living in fear being around a house like that.
Everybody knew that they were here. You know that they were doing things that were not legal.
Remarkably, in 2021, King County Animal Services issued a removal order of the animals and called them, quote, a threat to public safety. Even initially taking custody of the dogs, it's unclear how they ever made it back to this home filled with squatters.
The sheriff said they tried to contact the homeowner, but they weren't able to get a hold of them. So, you know.
Okay, so I'm a little bit confused. It's squatters living in this home and the police, the county can't get these squatters out. They're just allowed to live there. I don't know. Maybe that's the way that the law works in King County. But wow, how are they just allowed to live in there? Obviously, if they're squatters, they did not buy this house. The house, I guess, was abandoned maybe. And they just decided to move in and turn it into a dump, as you can see in the video.
Oh, we can't do anything. She doesn't sign a trespass order, then we can't do anything. So apparently everybody falls back on, well, you know, these are the procedures. So unless you have all your I's and dotted and your T's crossed, then nobody's obligated to do anything.
The county condemned the home long ago. They cited an overflow of trash, no running water, and fined the owner several $1,000s, all before this dog attack happened. Her attorney told me today the neighbors even documented drug use and sent evidence to the county, who failed to act on it. Now, neighbors say since the dog attacked, the county has kept this home squatter-free. From Auburn tonight, Zach Anders, Fox 13 News.
Yeah, so I just want to say that it's a shame that it had to come to that vicious dog attack where this woman almost lost her life for the county to finally condemn this home and keep it squatter-free. This is just unbelievable that the county would just drag their feet like that. But I also want to say that if a person's out jogging, especially, this solo female, she's out jogging and, this was a dog attack, or, it could also be a situation where it's a person attacking. If you're out there jogging solo, carry some sort of protection with you. You need to carry a stun gun, pepper spray, bear spray. Carry something with you to protect yourself, because this sort of situation, this could happen almost anywhere. It's very common for dogs to be out wandering in many neighborhoods early in the morning, unattended, stray dogs. So this is not all that unusual. But anyhow, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Armchair Meddler. Once again, if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also press that like button, and we will see you on the next video.